Depending on which NFL insider you find the most credible, then the Atlanta Falcons are trading Julio Jones, probably this week and likely to the Tennessee Titans, who would have to do some financial heavy lifting to fit the wide receiver's contract into their salary cap situation, as would most of the NFL's other teams. Or maybe the Falcons are trading Jones to the Seattle Seahawks. After all, he and Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson have talked about playing together recently, according to reports. And don't forget about trade contenders such as the Baltimore Ravens and New England Patriots. What team wouldn't want to have Jones? All of them, except, apparently, the Los Angeles Rams, who are reportedly out of the trade picture. But if the Falcons are intent on trading Jones, what could they expect to receive in exchange for the 7-time Pro Bowler? ESPN reported Atlanta already had gotten an offer of a first-round draft choice for the former Foley High School and Alabama star, a return that would be unprecedented over the NFL's past quarter-century for a player of Jones' age. But that might not seem too steep a price to pay to obtain for the player with the highest average of receiving yards per game in NFL history. The Falcons traded 5 draft choices to acquire Jones with the 6th selection in the 2011 NFL Draft. The Julio Jones trade, a once-in-a-lifetime move. While past performance provides an incentive to trade for a player, it's what a team thinks the player can contribute in the future that drives the market value. With Jones, his new team will be getting a 32-year-old who missed 7 games because of hamstring injury in 2020. But last season was Jones' first without at least 1,394 receiving yards since 2013, when a broken foot limited him to 5 games. In NFL history, 80 of the league's 857 1,000-yard receiving seasons have been recorded by players who were at least 32 years old when the season started. If the Falcons can get a first-round draft choice for Jones without having to give up one in return, Atlanta will have done something that hasn't happened in the NFL over the past 25 years. Over the past 25 years, there have been 35 trades in which the primary deal involved a first-round draft choice for a player. In 19 of the trades, the player was swapped alone for at least a first-round draft choice. In the others, a little more exchanged hands to get the deal done. None of those trades involved a player as old as Jones. Only 3 involved a player older than 29 years old, and all those trades were for quarterbacks. The Washington Redskins traded the 11th and 73rd picks in the 1999 NFL Draft to the Minnesota Vikings for 30-year-old quarterback Brad Johnson on February 16, 1999. The Buffalo Bills traded the 14th pick in the 2003 NFL Draft to the New England Patriots for 30-year-old Drew Bledsoe on April 22, 2002.